Hey adventurers, today's in the kitchen is going to be blueberry pie. We went picking at Mercier Orchards. We picked blueberries this weekend and we're taking almost all the blueberries and we're going to make blueberry pie. I can't wait. Join us. Today's in the kitchen video is going to be making blueberry pie. We went picking blueberries at Mercier Orchards this weekend in Blue Ridge, Georgia. We picked 2 containers full. It cost, I think it was $12 per container to pick, plus $5 for each person on the tractor. So there's 4 of us, so it ended up costing $44 just to pick these 2 containers. Yesterday we ate about half of this container. So we're going to wash these up and get started to make blueberry pie. To start with, you're going to need 6 cups of blueberries for this recipe. So I'm going to wash these up and see how much I have. If I have more than enough, we're going to try to make 2 pies. So we'll find out. Join me and him. You ready to make pie? Do you like pie? Yeah. All right, Hershey, we'll make some pie. Oh yeah, yummy, yummy. To start with, I am going to rinse the blueberries really good. Really good. Lots of hands picking those blueberries in the field, lots of kids, lots of adults. I want to make sure all the stems are off. But these are as fresh can be. Look at them. So I have 2 containers here to wash. And make sure I get them washed really good. And then we're gonna measure out how much I have. Oh yeah. So just for perspective, the half of container that I did have ended up being about 4 cups. So I am hopeful between this and all of this, we can actually make 2 pies. I'm hoping this equals 12 cups of blueberries. I'm sorry. What is it? What is it? You can't have any blueberries. We tried to give you one yesterday. You didn't like it. You didn't like the blueberries. Boy, he loves it when we're in the kitchen cooking though, doesn't he? Yeah? And he's figured out if he makes enough noise, he gets something because he's a distraction, trying to distract you from cooking. You're like a toddler. Yes, you're a good boy. Good boy. All right, I have to finish washing my blueberries. Okay? So we were so close. I have 6 cups of blueberries here, another 4-cupper here, and then a little less than a cup right here. So we actually have some store-bought blueberries, and I'm gonna supplement for this, so we'll have 2 sets of 6 cups. You can't have any. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Get down. Get down. He's so funny. He always is in the kitchen helping, aren't you? Okay, so I'm gonna add in just a few more and we're gonna have 2 sets of pies we're gonna make. 1 to keep and 1 to give. I didn't show the recipe to you yet. We're using this easy homemade blueberry pie that I found using this nifty thing called Google. It had a lot of good reviews. So this one actually has allspice, cinnamon, salt, lemon peel, and some cornstarch and sugar. The blueberries that we have are good blueberries, but they're not overly sweet. So we'll probably add more sugar to this recipe. There's, I think it's between 2/3 and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So we'll probably go higher towards a 3/4, maybe not all the way. And we're going to be doubling this recipe, or we can just do it in 2 parts because we are going to do 2 pies, 1 to keep and 1 to give. So let's get started with our mix. Adding in the sugar. How much do you need?
3/4.
3/4. And I guess we're cheating a little bit. We're going for prepared pie crust. We could make it from scratch, but
no.
I already had those in the freezer, so hopefully they work out. I'll work on rolling those out in a minute. And then if you don't notice, we got a blue shirt, and I'm wearing a blue shirt too for the blueberry.
Cornstarch. What's cornstarch?
So that's going to be a thickener. It's going to help it gel. You can rip the top open more, so it matches. Go ahead, so you can get it in.
All right. While she's doing that, just add in the cornstarch. Now I'm gonna grate this lemon.
I can smell it. Can you smell it already?
Yeah. All right. So 2.
Yep. 6 cups blueberries going in.
1.
I tried to remove all the stems, but there's a potential. There could be a few left, and if it is, then extra fiber.
All right, then it's a gently toss. So.
Now everything's mixed and we're pouring it in the pie crust. And then we'll do another round. Now we can do a lattice topping or cookie cutter topping, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do another pie crust on top, and we're just gonna cut some holes.
Oh, I don't think everything was mixed.
That's okay, you can put it in. We'll move it around, sprinkle it on top. That. Okay. Now if you want to, we can start with a second round of that because we're doing 2, because we still have to do this one. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, starting with the sugar. All right, I've put the other pie crust over this, and I'm just trying to seal it. I think this is so full, I'm afraid it is gonna bubble. So when we cook this, I am gonna cook it on a cookie sheet. But I'm gonna cook some holes, cut some holes into this, and I think I'm gonna put some coarse sugar on top. It does recommend an egg wash and heavy cream, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. We may just do some coarse sugar and call it a day. So we'll see here. This is pie dough that I bought a long time ago. It's been in the freezer. It's not in the best shape. So it's not really behaving like pie dough normally would, especially if we made ours fresh, but you can see right here. There's a blueberry peeking out. And she's going with the next round. I'm going to cut some air pockets in this. I'm not doing a lattice because I'm not that talented right now, but we will do some air pockets to let the steam out as the blueberries are cooking. And we'll go shopping for, I think I'll connect it, some sugar. Let's see what we have. There's lots of things here. So I'm just going to look for coarse sugar to sprinkle on it. She's grating. I found some white sparkling sugar, so we'll see how that goes right here. One of these, you know, Wilton combos. I think the recipe has, it does have you take like an egg yolk and heavy cream and brush the top, but I don't think we're going to do that. Let's see here. Make an egg wash by whisking the egg yolk and cream together and then brush over the pie dough. Sprinkle a tablespoon of coarse sugar over the crust. See, I hadn't even read that. Refrigerate pie for 20 minutes or freeze for 5 minutes before baking. Oh, so we have to refrigerate it. Maybe it helps it gel before we put it in. Maybe it helps everything congeal, so we will do that. Let's see here. Adam and Joanne Gallagher put this up. Looks like inspired taste. Maybe we'll hashtag them after we're done. Easy homemade blueberry pie. So we'll see. I guess we'll refrigerate. You bake at 400 degrees in the lower third of the oven. You bake on 20 minutes and then you reduce the heat to 350 and you bake for 35 to 45 minutes. Our oven with the gas oven convection bake will end up doing 45 minutes. We'll do the longest time. If the crust begins to brown too much, you cover with aluminum foil and continue baking till done. That happens a lot. They have pie savers a lot of times that you can put around the corners of pie if it browns too much. All right, so we have to refrigerate for 20 minutes or freeze for 5. Maybe we're gonna go for the freeze.
Yes.
Let's see. She's still grating.
My hand hurts.
Mixing the second batch. Love the smell of lemon. Now it's time to pour it in. Sorry. I saw a blueberry that wasn't ripe in there. It's like the top. When we picked them, the bottom and the top. Well, that's quite a view. Let me get to this side. Whoa. Oh, we're going to have a cookie sheet under this one for sure. Go ahead. Boy, it is quite frozen and not behaving. I mean, it's defrosted, but we didn't have shortening in the house to make pie dough. I don't think I have to look. If I have shortening, it's old. Shh, don't say
Perfect.
anything. Yeah. Made with love. All right, let's see here. So, you can see where it's been frozen and unfrozen, and I hope that the crust is okay when this is all done. Yuck. It's not even bending, it's just breaking. Do you see it? Oh well. Yikes. This crust isn't behaving at all, is it, Maddie?
No.
All right, so now we have the second crust on with our sugar, and I'm going to stick this in the freezer also for 5 minutes. So both will be in the freezer 5 minutes, and then we'll throw them in the oven. Oven's ready. Dun 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 dun, dun. Out of the freezer. Dun 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 dun, dun. Out of the freezer. And into my tummy. All right, here we go. Oh, it's dirty. I gotta clean the stove. All right, here we go. One pie. Woo-wee, I can feel that heat. Here he comes. Here he comes. He heard pies are in the oven. He knew it. Here we go. All right, 20 minutes at 400. And then we decrease it. And we're going to probably cook at 45 at 350, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes. We're convection baking it. Hello? Did you want some pie? Oh my goodness. He says it's not chocolate, so maybe I can have some. Oh, good boy. All right, it's been in 20 minutes, so I'm going to turn it down to 350, and we're going to leave it in probably for, I'm going to do 40, but it'll probably take 45. You want to take a peek? What's happening right now? So that is 20 minutes at 400 degrees. We do convection bake, so it drops it by 25 degrees on the oven. But I did set it to, trying to get it down to 350. Get it down. And then 40 minutes.
Perfecto.
We'll see what happens. Here we go. It's been 40. Woo-wee, look at that. Ooh, that's hot, as you would expect. I'm gonna leave it for like another 1 minute. Do a dance. It's very close, very close. Wait, where are the oven mitts? It's like somebody took them. That's it. I'm going to have to go with Darth Vader. Are you waiting for something? Did you hear the pies were almost done? It's okay, I got it.
You got me.
Push it off the oven. Oh, Hershey, you gotta back it up, boy. Very hot. Oh, look at those. Now, I believe they have to set for a couple hours. Oh, mamma mia. Look at this one. This one is oozing off the top. It's gonna spill. Look at them. Let me turn the light on to get full view. Look at those babies. Yep, it just went over as soon as I pulled it out. Did you see that? Yes. Does that look good? Oh my goodness, did you hear about blueberry pie? As soon as you say the word, watch this, pie? Can I say the word pie? Oh, he's not licking. I thought he was licking with the word pie.
He says, "Where's mine?"
Yeah, that's so funny.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and
Ringing a bell.
so you'll be notified of our next upload. And as always, may the adventures be with you.